Well, it's a phrase that a lot of parents don't like to hear. I am bored.
And those three words can pop up a lot once school is out. So here to offer some help and direction is Dr. Erica Lee, a child psychologist at Boston Children's Hospital. You know, doctor, first of all, it's great to see you. Second of all, for many parents, the first reaction to boredom complaints is to come up with some activities to turn things around. I'm going to ask you two questions. One, are there benefits to putting that task back on the kids? And two, do you as a parent have to solve that problem?
Oh, yes. So it's a great question. So feeling bored is frustrating. That's for kids. That's also for adults. But it's also an opportunity to pause, notice what you're doing and why you're dissatisfied with it, and then try to make some kind of active choice to be more engaged and interested. You know, it often feels to parents like, oh my gosh, my child is bored. I don't want them to become either a problem for me or to get really frustrated. And so I have to fill it in with some kind of activity, like you said. But actually, there's a lot of benefits to being bored for kids. Encouraging them to help come up with some kind of solution means that they have to problem solve. They may have to think outside the box, and they have to cope with their negative emotions in a healthy way. So it's not a bad thing to push it back onto them.
So when some of us, well, when we were kids, I'm going to speak for us, and that was a long time ago, I mean, at least for me. The response was, go play outside. It might have been easier for mom and dad, but I know there are benefits to that.
You're 100% right. So yes, things like physical activity, getting fresh air and sunshine when we have it, and today is actually sunny for once, spending time with your friends and family, going to new places, these are all good for kids' physical and emotional well-being. You know, sometimes it is nice to just sit inside and feel like you want to do your favorite activities, but actually pushing your kids to move their bodies, get out of the house, and then notice how that impacts their mood and their energy level and how enthusiastic they are versus staying inside. Most parents will probably notice a positive change.
Right, yeah, and we were told go home when the streetlights come on.
Same here.
Older kids might be a bit more of a challenge, right? If I say older kids, what do you think? What age would you think? You talking 10 or what is an older
Sure.
kid? So
10 and up are teenagers.
Is there a good strategy to get your teen off the couch this summer and maybe off of those devices? You're not going to do that, I know, but.
Yeah, so a little bit of actually going off of what I was just saying, right, is actually a lot of times kids say like, oh my gosh, I'm always going, right? I hate that actually during the school year, I have a really strict schedule. I don't have a lot of time to just take a break and have downtime and have nothing to do. But at the same time, most kids and teenagers start to notice that too much of that downtime often leads to a lot of time with screens. And that can make them feel more lethargic or kind of blah in their mood. So I always encourage kids, try to strive for some balance. Like, yes, you want some time just to kind of scroll on your phone or not have anything to do, watch some Netflix, and you're probably going to want time where you want to move, see other people, see if there's anything that would feel really fulfilling to you over the summer, so that it's not all too much of one thing that can definitely make us feel worse than better.
All right, Dr. Lee, thank you so much. We always appreciate seeing you.
Thanks, Dr. Lee.
Nice to see you.